Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Agata, I'm an eco-minimalist. Today I will give you 35 things I don't buy to save money, but also and mainly for the environment. Item number 1, new clothes or shoes. I pledged a couple years ago not to buy anything new. I want to use up what I've got, and I'm replacing only with second hand. So it means something is gone, I used it up, but I need things like that, like a bra, for example. I have one bra and I need it, then I'm looking second hand first. So that's eBay, Marketplace, but usually eBay for stuff like that. Item number 2, accessories, hats, scarves, jewelry. I'm not buying those things. I'm using up what I've got, and I've got plenty of everything, to be honest, because in my past I not only accepted everything, but I also was buying a lot of things. So I have enough, and I'm on my road, on my journey to also declutter those things or pass it on to people that need it or want it. Thing number 3, I'm not buying any cosmetics. I'm making my own, but it happens, it's a gift for me, somebody is giving me something, then if it's something of use to me, then I would accept it. Like my mom gave me mascara, probably I wouldn't buy it for myself otherwise, so she gave it to me, I accepted, but I'm not buying any cosmetics. I'm making my own deodorants, creams, soaps, so that's I don't need anything else. Thing number 4, I'm not buying any nail polish, so that's coming into probably cosmetic group, but I'm really bad nail biter, so which is hard to admit, but nail polish is no good to me. I still have, I think, 2 or 3 bottles that I want to use up, and probably I will use them on my toenails. So that's it, I'm not buying this anyway. Thing number 4, professional photo shoots or something like that. I'm not buying that. I can take my own photos. If I need something more professional, then I would ask my dad, who has a very professional camera. I don't need sessions like that. Item number 6, DVDs or CDs. We have a streaming service. My husband has a music streaming service, I think, under his subscription for something else. So and you can have free music, some free music on Spotify. So we don't need any CDs and DVDs. And in Poland I still have quite a big collection of CDs, and I have a radio there where I can play it. In here in Scotland I don't have it, so there is no need for buying. Item number 7, new home decor. We're not buying anything like new home decor. We're using, behind me, we're using our son's art, and we frame it. We buy frames usually from charity. Sometimes I was finding them like during my dumpster diving adventures, so they were just lying next to the bin. So right now I'm trying to frame my son's art, making some macrame. So this is the things I'm decorating our house with. Item number 8, storage furniture. We're not buying anything to store things. We on our journey as to rather declutter storage furniture even further. So we have enough, and we try to minimize our possessions so we could get rid of more storage furniture, because storage furniture kind of like it's like a magnet to stuff, to accumulate stuff, so we getting rid of that. Item number 9, which might seem like I'm really cheap, but I'm not buying birthday card or seasonal cards anymore. I used to buy on every occasion for every family member, like close to me, but I don't see a point. I think people are throwing away those cards anyway, so it's massive waste for environment. I I have some like a cardboard paper colored one. I can make my own card if I want to, and sometimes I do my cards, like for my husband's 40th birthday I made him a card with my son. I think it's more personalized than buying birthday cards that they're generic and it's already something written inside, like happy birthday, and so I rather make my own than buy something that thousand other people can buy as well. So I make my very, very personalized if I want to. Number 10, seasonal gifts and birthday gifts. This is the same category probably as birthday card. It seems that I'm very cheap, but hear me out. I'm trying not to buy physical gifts unless someone wants something really, really specific. I'm trying to buy experiences. So like going somewhere, trip somewhere, or like maybe child minding for someone, or I can make something to someone like a bracelet or a soap or any other like jewelry. This is something I can do and I rather do than give something physical that will probably land in the landfill anyway. Number 11, I'm not buying any journals, calendars, diaries, something like that. Although I was gifted calendar this year from my friends and it's really useful, but probably I wouldn't buy it for myself. Usually I'm gifted with one every year because they're coming free to my parents-in-law or to my parents, and they have some spares, so they're giving me, so I don't have to buy. Item number 12, I'm not buying any water in plastic bottles. It saves ton of money because you're paying for plastic, and water quality is amazing in Scotland, so I don't need to buy any water. I'm drinking tap water here. In Poland though, it happens that we're buying a very big bottle, like a 5 or 6 liters, because the quality in our area it's very bad. I would say it's a lot of harsh, not chemicals, but minerals that on a high levels. So it's safer to buy something, or we use our parents' filter system, so we can drink their water. But otherwise, I'm not buying any water in plastic. Item number 13 is the same rule. I'm not buying any soaps or shower gels in plastic because I'm making my own soap. The same, buying shampoos in a bar, which is really, really convenient, especially during traveling. You have just a bar of shampoo and you go wherever you want to without going through security checks and pouring it to the smaller bottle or something like that. We always travel light, so shampoo bars are really, really handy for us. So I'm not buying any shampoos in plastic. So we're also saving environment, all the resources by buying in cardboard. Another thing we don't buy, it's paper towels. We use towels like that instead. So this is cut out from the bath towel, beach towel, and I have 20 or something squares like that, and we're using this for cleaning surfaces. I haven't bought a paper towel in 4 or 5 years, and we use it as we would paper towels, so clean the surface and it's going to the laundry basket. So no point of buying paper towels and saving maybe not a lot of money, but probably a couple pounds a month. but during the year probably it's around 60 pounds, which I would rather spend on something I like a trip to see something, you know, like in area, or going to the cinema a couple times with my son. So I'm not buying paper towels. We don't buy plug-in air fresheners or any air fresheners actually, because they're very harsh, actually can cause asthma or, you know, any problems with breathing. You shouldn't really use that unless you really want to get rid of some smell. You can use something natural. I have spray bottle which I'm reusing. I'm putting couple drops of essential oil and it's working just fine. It's, you know, the smell, for example, the smell I want to get rid of is gone, but I'm not breathing any harsh chemicals. The same goes for candles. We're not buying candles, although I still have a couple candles around my house because I want to use them up. And I'm making my own candles with beeswax, which they have no fragrance whatsoever. I would say maybe delicate, something like honey or something like that, but I'm not buying commercial candles. You shouldn't breathe paraffin in general, burned, like, you know, burning paraffin. So we're not buying candles. Also, we are not buying any fabric softeners. First of all, it's we have some items that shouldn't be shouldn't be washed with the fabric softeners, and I don't want to separate them from the main laundry because there's no point. And instead of fabric softener, I'm using sometimes vinegar. Believe me, your laundry won't smell of vinegar, but it will be very soft. You can add a couple drops of essential oil to your vinegar in a softener compartment in your washing machine. Believe me, it's a game changer. Not only it's not destroying, it's not accumulating in your washing machine, so there's no build-up on the mechanism inside, but also it's really making your laundry soft. I think my sister tried that and she was really surprised by the effect. I'm not recommending to do it like all the time because I don't think our laundry need the softener anyway, but sometimes if you want something like extra, maybe with a little bit of smell or fragrance, then you can use vinegar with essential oil. Another items that I'm not buying are sanitary pads or tampons. I'm using a menstrual cup, and I have also fabric, and I'm not sure if they're cotton line, but they are fabric pads. It's funny how the equipment is failing me today. I was editing video when I realized the sound is like completely gone for the most of it, so I will just record it again. I finished the sanitary parts when the sound was still there. I'm combining those on heavy days, and I'm using just the pads on lighter days, or just the menstrual cup. It's really depending, but I'm not buying any commercial products, and it's saving me around, I would say, 70 pounds per year, 70, 80, it's really depending on the flow, but you might think it's not big sum of money, but to be honest, I'd rather spend it on experience than on something I'm throwing to the bin, like plastic, and I'm not sitting in any plastic. Not a big save, but a save. Subscription boxes. I'm not buying those. I'm not subscribed to any books, clothes, cosmetics, like on a monthly basis. I never was, and I will never be. I'm not buying any newspapers or magazines. I'm finding all the information I need on internet, and I can count on my dad to save me some magazines like from Poland that will be waiting for me when I'm coming for summer holidays. I'm not buying any cotton pads or cotton pads for removing my makeup. I'm using the towel. I have a little cutout from the towel. I'm using coconut oil, and I'm removing my makeup. Anyway, I'm not a big makeup person, so I don't need much. And a piece of towel like cutout is enough for me. The same, we're not buying any paper napkins or serviettes. We're using linen napkins or the napkins I made, because the linen ones are really cool, nice. So we're saving them for the special occasions. On a daily basis, we use some napkins I made. I sew on my own, which are really handy. And I'm not buying any paper napkins at all. I'm not buying any commercial products, cleaning products for specific area only, like only for the bathroom, only for the floors. I'm trying to be very creative with the cleaners around my house, so I'm using vinegar solution for windows, for the surfaces. You can add a little bit of rubbing alcohol to clean your windows together with vinegar. And for the floor, I'm just using diluted soap. Like I'm shredding some soap, my soap bar, mixing with warm water, and I have a excellent cleaning liquid for the floors. The only thing I'm buying is bleach, which I'm forced to buy kind of because of the mold and mildew that it's coming to this house, and I cannot get rid with natural things. I'm not buying any new books. I'm using our library for that. I'm also using eBay or Marketplace when I want to buy some books, like secondhand books. Usually I'm finding everything I want on eBay secondhand. I'm not buying any seasonal decor like for Christmas or Easter. We try to make our own, reuse what we've got already, or make our own, or use the simple things around the house to decorate, like a cinnamon sticks, or you can use candy, wherever. We're trying to be very creative and not buy any decor at all. I'm not buying any washing up liquid. I'm making my washing up bars, which is the same rule as making soap. It's just different, ingredients a little bit, but the same, method, let's say. So I'm not buying for year and a half now, I think, and I'm not coming back. I love my washing up bars. They're excellent, and I'm not producing any plastic. I'm not buying any hair products for my hair. I used to buy a lot, and I was combining shampoo, conditioner, some sprays and serums. Right now my shampoo bar is working the best, but I think the biggest thing that helped my hair to recover and to be less dry was stopping dyeing. So I'm not using hairdresser at all. I'm cutting my own hair. So that's also another thing that I'm not buying. I'm not buying any services like that anymore. I cut my own hair. I'm not dyeing. I'm just leaving them be for now, and they are healing, and it's the best feeling ever. I'm not buying tea in a plastic bags. Same for instant coffee. We don't like instant coffee. I don't think it's a real coffee. And with the tea bags, you basically most of the time you drink plastic, microplastic. So we buy loose leaf tea, unless there is a approved, certified tea bag that is made from cellulose or organic matter. Then I would probably buy, but at the moment we are not buying any tea in tea bags. We don't buy any fizzy drinks. We don't buy disposable tissues. We have close to 30 handkerchiefs now, which is enough for us. So we use it as we would paper tissues. So you blow your nose and it's going to the laundry. Simple as that. It's nothing disgusting about that. I don't buy flowers, although you probably seen my video when I bought flowers, but they were from reduced aisle, so basically I saved them from landfill. But otherwise I'm not buying. My husband used to shower me with flowers, which was really sweet and romantic, but when I learned about the flower industry, it doesn't sit well with me to buy flowers anymore, unless it's like going to the meadows and you want to take a bunch of locally grown flowers from the meadow, then I won't say no to that. But otherwise I'm really not feeling well about buying myself flowers that flown to me from Kenya, and the workers there are not getting fair pay. So this doesn't sit well with me. And then those flowers are cut, and if they are not sold in the supermarket, they're going to the bin, which is really, really wasteful. It's really heartbreaking. So no flowers, thank you. We are not buying any apps. So if the app is you have to pay for the app, then it's a no. Also, we don't have any phone contracts. We have pay-as-you-go phones, which is perfect solution for us. Between myself and my husband, we have the same phone network, so calls are free, and the same with the text. You have to just top up £10 every 3 months, so it's £3.30 per month, which is really little if you think like that, and it's more than enough for us. And to be honest, we don't phone many people around. Usually when I want to phone someone, I'm using WhatsApp. So I'm at home, I'm using my internet to phone someone on WhatsApp or through Messenger, something like that. So we are being smart about this, so using Wi-Fi instead of your data, and instead of your phone credit. And the last but not least, we don't buy things we cannot afford. So we don't want things that you are taking loan for. Obviously we have a flat that we have to pay for it for another 20 something years, but I'm talking small things like washing machine. If we cannot afford it, we don't buy it. Obviously washing machine is something kind of essential, but let's say another phone or a newer computer, we don't buy it if we cannot afford and pay in cash. We don't take any credits, we don't take any loans for anything. We try to pay cash. If we cannot pay for it, it means we cannot afford it. And if something happens and we cannot pay like a monthly payment, then we will be in trouble. So we'd rather pay in advance. We pay like in full, for that item. So that's it. That's my list of items that I don't buy to save money, save environment. Let me know what's your list. Let me know what you think of my list. Thank you very much for watching, subscribing, liking and sharing, and see you next time. Bye.